We need it!
NBA action going. In this game, we'll see the Los Angeles Clippers against the Memphis Grizzlies here in FedEx Forum. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined courtside by Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And it's Allie LaForce for us tonight on the sidelines. So with Johnson on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. West out there with Gasol. Then it's Wilkins. Then it's Stockton. And it's Doncic in at the shooting guard. And that one's good, Wilkins. Glancing at the players on these rosters, Doris, we see some elite guards on both teams.
Absolutely, Kevin. And the nice thing is these guards are both playmakers and scorers, and the teams rely heavily on their productivity.
And you have to admire Stojakovic's confidence, sensational at knocking down those catch and shoots.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Dillon Brooks. That is his first foul of the game. And here is Los Angeles now. Gasol passes to Stockton. Here's West. And here's Wilkins from the arc. He bounced the rebound. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Outside, Payton beyond the arc. And Stojakovic is good for three. Stojakovic has got his second bucket of the night.
And there's that dead-eye shooting of Stojakovic, especially potent from outside the arc.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Payton against Stockton. On the wing, Stojakovic. And it falls over the rim and in. Stojakovic has got 7 points in the game.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
One thing you can say about this Clippers organization, GA, resources will never be a problem.
Be a passionate and deep-pocketed leadership. You throw in the market size, and even if they're not the glamour franchise in LA, they're no longer resigned to second fiddle.
And so it's Memphis with it. The Clippers getting the bucket. Outside Stojakovic. The rebound by Gasol. The Clippers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Pass to West. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade of Luka Doncic.
And we know the question marks as far as conditioning and defense that led to it. But hard to bet against the talent of his caliber.
Sabonis, he's checked in for the Clippers. Now, here's Payton. And again, Memphis no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Doncic. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Doncic so skilled at getting great position inside, and once he's close, folks, good night.
Pass to Stojakovic, and it's Dominique Wilkins with the foul. That is his foul of the game.
Well, dependability, right? That is not wasting possessions. This is all about taking and making.
Never had a
good
possession
shots.
like that.
Johnson, he's checked in for Dominique Wilkins.
And there's a flexibility to Brooks's game. He can play a specific role for you, or he can be a high-usage guy. Really depends on what a team needs from night to night.
Now, here is Stojakovic. 9 points in the game so far.
Boy, defense has to feel fortunate there. That's one he normally knocks down.
And they blow the whistle for a foul. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Damn it.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on. And Johnson doesn't lack confidence attacking inside. I just love watching him go to work down low.
Pass to Stojakovic over Johnson. Shot's good by Stojakovic. Stojakovic has got 11 points.
They dialed in from the jump tonight. The confidence is showing here in the first.
Stockton against Payton. And there's Stockton. That's good on the assist by Johnson.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
The Grizzlies trail by 3. On the wing, Stojakovic over Johnson. And that one's on target from the wing. 13 points in the game.
Boy, what a quarter he's had. Go ahead, young sir. Keep the pressure on.
To the middle with the shot. And the Grizzlies check on 2 more.
And they've had assists now in their
Good stuff,
last
PEJA.
3 baskets.
2 fouls for him now in the first quarter. And now all of a sudden, do you think about changing his rotation minutes for the rest of the half?
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Don't think that.
Just a remarkable point guard. Lights out shooter and an even better distributor.
And Stockton drops them both. We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the first. Wilkins kicks to Stockton. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Dennis Rodman. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. This is his second trip to the free throw line. And he sinks the second. Grizzlies have gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. On the wing, Stojakovic. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Payton's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Here's Wilkins. That one drops for him.
Boy, he is quick off his feet and really stronger than he looks. Wilkins can burn you in that painted area.
Pass to Stojakovic. Stolen by Wilkins. Doesn't go that time.
Woo.
And so, lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter.
Great game for PEJA so
Clippers
far. We're
lead
proud
by
of bro.
2. We've got... And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
So is Stockton on the bench. Here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Sabonis is out there with Dominique Wilkins. Then it's Goodrich. Then it's Johnson. And it's Sherman in at the 2-guard position. On the wing, Stojakovic. And it's Memphis with another.
And Stojakovic can hurt you from all areas of the floor, which is what makes this guy so dangerous.
The kick out to Sabonis. Clippers moving the ball around. Sabonis' screen on Brooks. Shot clock at 6. Stolen by Brooks. Payton outside. Pass to Stojakovic. Out to the wing. Cornet finds Brooks. Just 5 to shoot. The shot from 20 feet away. It's good, and that takes him to 77% shooting this game. 10 for 13. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the score?
Well, a debate is brewing. While the NBA has pushed back against load management, saying it's an 82-game league, prominent voices on the team side countering that with much more movement on every possession, modern play style places novel demands on players' bodies.
A serious challenge. Okay, Shams, we thank you for that report.
Good bucket,
And they're
Luka.
forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Payton looking around. Ball stolen. And here's the fast break. And Gary Payton is going to pick up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Boy, now you have to think about pulling him. 3 fouls already in this half. A 4th would be inexcusable.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Sabonis is checked in. And the shot goes in. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Clippers.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Outside, Payton. Clock at 6. Pass to Stojakovic over Wilkins. The Grizzlies with another miss. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They lead by 4. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Outside, Payton. Stojakovic. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Stojakovic has got 23 points.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
And the dunk by Brooks.
Wow. Dylan Brooks off the bounce. Teammates are loving that.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. And that one's good. Wilkins.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess
Why would you
match,
cut to
right?
the basket,
ability
bro?
of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Great positioning inside from Doncic. 1:06 left in the first half. Top. Pass to Stojakovic. And it's Memphis with another.
He has been a one-man show trying to keep them competitive.
Now, here's Doncic. There's the 3. Oh, Doncic with a confident 3-ball.
This has been one of the most elite, consistent scorers since he entered the league. Luka in the house.
On the wing, Stojakovic. There's 31 seconds left now here in the second. Unloads. Again, Memphis.
What control from Stojakovic on the jumper. He can find offense just about anywhere.
Got a piece of it. And here we go. Fast break.
Fuck him,
Payton's
Payton.
got it. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Good stuff.
Payton's got his second bucket. Stojakovic against Wilkins. And Gary Payton is going to pick up the foul.
Hell yeah,
That's
foul.
his 4th foul of the contest.
Fuck him.
Just 4 seconds left to play in the first half.
And how about he takes on the defender head on and then throws down the two-hander.
Nice straight power there. Straight power. It's been all about Luka Doncic for Los Angeles. He finishes with
Luka's
9
going
points
crazy
in the
on
quarter.
us.
The D is having all. Thank you, Allie, for that. And folks, we'll be back with you after this short halftime break. So don't go away.
I know Paige is having a good game. I'm proud of that, but we got to get in the lead.
They were sloppy, gave the ball away too much, and that comes down to one thing. Focus.
Oh, I'm sorry, Shaq. I was distracted. Focus.
Did you say something, Shaq?
Yeah, my focus was terrible.
What, did you say something, Kenny?
What?
Yeah, I said focus. I said focus, not I want to kiss. Focus.
And time now to swing it around as we take a look at the upcoming schedule. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
On track to beat the last points he just dropped. He had 30 in the last game. Now Paige is getting ready to beat 30 points. We'll take it. We will take that from the legend.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. PEJA Stojakovic has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next
talking
couple
about you,
quarters are
Paige.
similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We've got 80. Luke Cornett is out there with Stojakovic. Then it's
He spun around when he shot it. He knew it was good.
Thomas Isolo as we begin the second half. For the lead, and it's good on the way.
I love this team. I love this team.
As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's
That's why I follow my heart, man.
Team able to create much of a cushion.
And that one, good. And the Clippers lead by 1.
In the paint, West has a great mix of size and flexibility, so he has multiple ways to get around the defense.
Cornett kicks to Stojakovic. Memphis moving it around. Shot clock at 5. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Again, Memphis.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
And here are the Clippers. Stolen by McDaniel. And stolen by Stockton. Outside Wilkins. It's sent back by Edey.
Damn.
Gasol's shot is good. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Here's Archibald. On the wing, Stojakovic. Shoots over Wilkins. And it's Memphis with another.
Boy, it hasn't mattered what the defense has tried. He has had every counter. What a great night.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy.
I love this guy. I love PEJA Stojakovic.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. He's going
I don't know
to
what
take
to
him in
say.
here to get things straightened out.
I've never shot like this with anybody in 2K. Like, I have a great Steph Curry. Yes. But this, it's crazy. I'm happy, but I'm also taken aback. I mean, this is why I try guys. You know what I'm saying? I say, you know what? I'm going to give this guy a try, see how he can fit the squad and what he can offer to us. And then we get to, you know, great performance. PEJA just dropped 30 points in the last game. He already has 30 points in this game plus. So, you know, I think it's important for me to have ways to diversify my offense. I've been doing pick and roll. I've been driving to the basket. I've been ISO. Now we got a catch and shoot game. It's just more culture. And it's fun to find, you know, a player that you really like, but not just like them. You're functional with them,
So the timeout here
and you have
by
success.
Thomas Isolo. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
My brother Bishop, a.k.a. Rob Ghana, he's got that touch. He found guys that he likes to shoot with, and he shoots with them consistently. So if he's open, it's normally a bucket. So for me to step into my first era of that, where if I'm open, it's a bucket, I'm very happy about it. Obviously, keeping PEJA out 24/7 like this is not great. So I will be on the lookout for more dead-eye shooters. But I like that he's a shooter from the 3 because that position typically, you know, they're taller. You know, the guys that are chasing him around screens, they're bigger, they're heavier at the 3. So I think it's a great fit to be a shooter, a dead-eye shooter, and play small forward because your opponents, although athletic, are going to have some trouble trying to catch you on those screens. And most often than not, small forwards don't have, you know, the ability to pick dodge. They don't have that badge. Pardon my timeout. I'm dotying up. I feel confident we're going to win this game, so I just want to make sure I got something to smoke real quick so I can enjoy that along with this dub. But yeah, man, We're going to keep on running the catch and shoot with PEJA. I do believe that we can even make it easier for him to get these shots off, because we can find a point guard that has a Hall of Fame diamond badge. You know, we probably have a gold diamond badge with the point guards we're using, but it could get crazier. So that's what we're going to try to do. Lean into building around PEJA. I'm always interested to see who is the leader of the team. Hi, Pacha Bear. So, should be able to understand PEJA is our bona fide leader, and we have guys that rally around him and help him get looks. And we'll see who else burgeons as a leader.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. The kick out to Wilkins. His three-pointers off the mark. Memphis leading. Here's Archibald. On the wing, Stojakovic. A three-pointer is right on target. Stojakovic has got 9 points here in the second half. Wilkins, and it's Wilkins finishing it off.
And he just possesses that ability to wow the crowd every time he steps on the hardwood. They don't call him the human highlight for nothing.
Here's Stojakovic, and the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
Just doing it all right now, and the more the ball goes through the net, the more his confidence grows.
That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut down to 2 at those points from Doncic.
But Luka decides when he wants to get into the rise and fire. That pull-up game on point.
Damn, I didn't fucking... Niggas started running. I was like, why are we running like that? I thought it was PEJA.
It's up a 3. Good on the three-point shot. Wilkins has got 5 points now this quarter. And not even 3 quarters out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been nailed right.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Pass to Doncic. And they double up Doncic. Stockton with no one around him. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
That's okay. PEJA gonna get us back.
Doncic has got 3 assists tonight. 1:30 left to play here in the third. And they get it. And it's Stojakovic missing. Los Angeles leading by 4. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking it.
Oh, such an impressive athlete. Mr. McDaniels, send it in.
Here's Stockton. The kick out to Wilkins. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Here's Archibald. On the wing, Stojakovic. Shoots over Wilkins. Shot's good by Stojakovic. Stojakovic has got 40 points.
Damn.
To the wing on the left. Wilkins up top. Oh!
Fuck.
How about the high-flying acrobatics by Wilkins on that? Yeah, they call him the human highlight guy.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by
Stockton is a tough cover.
And the Clippers making a switch here.
Look at that shit.
And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Johnson, good.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Grizzlies trail by 8. Here's Archibald. On the wing, Stojakovic. From downtown, drills it from outside. Stojakovic has got 43 points.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
It's been all about Dominique Wilkins for the Clippers. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total.
Yeah, Dominique Wilkins been killing us for sure.
And a moment ago, inside the huddle with Coach Tarrant.
Keep attacking,
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So with Gasol on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. They've got Johnson. West is out there with Sabonis. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Sherman in the point.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Rodman, he's checked in for Memphis. The 3 for Doncic. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
On the wing, Stojakovic. Sinks the three-pointer. Stojakovic has got 48.
After hitting only 1 from downtown in the first half, he's exploded with 3 since.
Stripped away. And here we go to take the lead. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw.
And nobody represents the little guy in the NBA better than Nate Tiny Archibald. But forget about the nickname and understand that Tiny plays a big role on any team he's a part of.
This is definitely not the guy to foul. He loves getting to the free throw line.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He knows every possession is critical now. PEJA Stojakovic with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Listen, the timeout was appropriate. They're giving up 3 after 3 after 3.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Tyronn Lue address the team. He ripped into their perimeter game and their energy level, saying to his guys, you're just running through the motions out there. There's no hustle or desire to chase them off the three-point line or to try to get open looks from deep on the other end. Guys?
And Allie, thanks so much. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the 4th. Pass to McDaniels. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Stojakovic. Latre. And again, that gives him 51.
Making it look easy. Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
McDaniels against Doncic. And he hits it again.
And never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long, long time.
Yes, I made another achievement.
By Tyronn Lue. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone...
Bishop, are you proud of me?
Divac checked in for Edey. And the Clippers making a switch here. Now Doncic. From deep. A three-pointer. Good.
And you can see the trust this team has in Stockton, especially when you need a big basket.
From 20 feet out, and good that time.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
1:51 left in the 4th quarter. From 18 feet away, sinks the big jumper.
Yeah, I like that recognition. He knows he's in rhythm, knows this is the time to give his team some punch.
It's good.
He has been taking and making big shots for a long time. Luka Doncic with the delivery.
Here's Archibald. He's covered by Stockton. That one goes in.
Well, 9 times out of 10, that probably is a miss, but somehow he finds a way.
It's tipped. Stolen by McDaniels. 1:10 left to play in the final quarter. The shot misses.
He's human.
Clippers trail by 5. Here's Doncic. Releases. Nails the jumper.
Doncic relishes the opportunity to deliver in big moments, and my goodness, embrace the spotlight, young man.
Stolen by Wilkins.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together, everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
29 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Archibald. Pocket 4. Wide open. He got it again. Sensational. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
Down it goes for 3.
Now, this is a guy who wants to score, so don't let him catch a rhythm.
Here's Archibald. It's stolen by Wilkins. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. Live from the FedEx Forum. You're watching 2K Sports.
We were going to hit the game winner, but we had to go to overtime, Pacha. Chat, viewer, move, bro. You got to go to overtime, family. We'll win the game. It's okay.
These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. Stockton is out there with Doncic. And it's West. Then there's Gasol.
Help me to make good on this.
It's Wilkins in at the 3, the small forward. Rodman with a screen on Wilkins. Oh, the slam dunk.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage. In a close game, those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
His performance today has just been so important. What a luxury to have a guy that's that dependable.
Nabbing another steal.
Damn, bro keeps on getting in the passing lane.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Stojakovic with it. West picks him up. 6 to shoot. No one near him. Good!
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch of guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Stockton against McDaniel. Doncic for the rebound. Now the Clippers with it. And it's off.
Boy, that's the kind of contest you need to force the miss.
Here's Archibald. Stolen by Wilkins.
Bro, again?
Now the Clippers moving it up. Now Doncic. And he misses the J. And stolen by Stockton. Now Doncic. Here's Doncic.
Luka Doncic loves the big moment, and he delivers.
And overtime has come down to this. They need at least 2 points, or you can kiss this baby goodnight.
Damn.
huge turnover at really the worst possible time. You have to value every possession, especially at this stage of the game.
Timeout called by Coach Isolo. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. What do you think we're going to see here?
And guys, the plan's got to be here to pressure that inbound pass and try to come up with the steal. If that doesn't happen, then immediately foul and put them on the line.
This guy's such a tough cover. Doncic generates so much offense in so many ways.
And he steps up and knocks them down, making it a two-possession game. And looking for a very quick shot here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
He parachutes in for the putback.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort. Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball, just milk those last seconds away.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
We're going to double overtime.
Second, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
We're going to double
Called
overtime.
by Coach Isolo. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
Here's Archibald. Let's lose a three.
Damn, PEJA never got
So
open.
it's Los Angeles taking
Damn.
W in a close one. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came out
Man.
in the extra period.
What a ride. I mean, I thought it might end in regulation.
Lost
but
twice
you
the
know what?
same
They
way.
did-
Don't
they
nobody
did
understand what I go
exactly
through.
What was
But
necessary. Once we
again,
got
at least
into
we had a
OT.
great scoring game with
And
PEJA.
Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Allie LaForce,
Damn,
and the
man.
rest of our terrific 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan. Hope.
I dropped 64 with PEJA, but again, we lost towards the end. Stuff started going wrong. Just silly turnovers that were out of our control. Like, we weren't trying to get those turnovers. We had something that was working the entire game, and then in overtime, it just stopped working, and we couldn't run our play anymore and get bro open because the passing lanes, like Dominique Wilkins, just started getting everything. So, you know, it's unfortunate that the 64-point game was ruined by a loss, just like the 30-point game, but everything I do gets ruined. I'm pretty used to that, so I'm just going to stay positive and be thankful for the fact that I did really well with the points and keep trying because maybe I will overcome the bad luck and be able to have a high-scoring game and win that game with PEJA Stojakovic because this is clearly, you know, it's a setback. It's like I've never had this type of performance, so of course I'm going to lose the game, and then I'm going to lose it again the exact same way, not being able to hit the overtime three. And PEJA Stojakovic just didn't move. Like, in the last game, PEJA got stuck, and he moved late, and it was a 2, but the shot counted. And then in this game, he didn't move at all, so I had to take a shot with Nate Archibald, who doesn't really shoot threes. And so it's just like, you know, the wins were both sabotaged. So, you know, not as shocking, not as devastating because we just went through it. And like I said, I'm used to this type of thing happening, unfortunate events happening. So it is what it is, and we're just going to continue to try to be consistent and keep faith alive that we'll come out on top with one of these performances.